Hello everyone, I'm Anna, welcome back, and I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Today is New Year's Eve, and I just thought I would give you a little overlook about all my favorite products of 2025, which I will definitely be buying again or still continue using next year, which will also include my favorite books and all of the things that I just discovered this year, so I hope you enjoy that. And I would say we definitely start with a beauty product that I discovered this year and I will definitely buy again. So let's do it. First of all, I want to introduce you to this hand cream. I love it. I keep it by my bedside table and it's really practical because you can just like push it out here and it's like, it smells amazing. It smells like roses and a bit like these famous Chloe perfume, so I can definitely recommend it, and it's like super soft for your hands and it's like it dries really fast, which I also really like. It's this one from Jean & Len with the rose. I just love it. It's not that cheap, but it's like a lot, so I think it's really good, so I can recommend this one. Next we have something for the hair. I've been on a big hair journey this year and I think my hair never looked better. Especially it's never been healthier. And for that I have to definitely thank this hair oil, which I use once a week for my scalp. It's like a mint rosemary oil and it smells amazing. I love it. And I think once a week is enough. You can also use it every time you wash your hair, but I just think that's like too much. Once a week is enough, especially because it costs like 20 euros and I just don't want to waste my money like that. But yeah, I love this one. And when I use this one, I also use this one, and this is also something, this little thing, really cheap, that changed my hair so much. Just like massage your scalp every time before you shower. Your hair really improved my scalp health, and I don't know what, it gets rid of the dandruff and everything, and it just makes my scalp healthy. And I don't have baby hairs anymore, which I think is pretty nice. So yeah, can recommend those things. Next, and this is something I talk about a lot because I just love it. I was never a girl who used products after washing, but since I discovered this one, I do it all the time. This cream is amazing. I don't know what they put in here, but it definitely gets rid of all the dryness in your ends and makes your hair like super shiny and soft. And I use it every time after I wash my hair in wet hair. Then again after I style my hair, and then just like in the next days whenever I feel like my ends look a bit dry and need a little bit of freshening up. So this one is a big yes. I already purchased it again last week because it's nearly empty and I don't want to run out of this one. And then for the face, I have discovered two products that I really like. I have acne, so I really have to do something against that because I'm pretty thin, I hate that. And I try to not use as many products anymore because they break me out. I discovered this cleanser and I don't know this brand, I just found it randomly. It's Flannery or something and it's made in Italy. And I really never heard of this brand, but this is really good because it's a really gentle cleanser that I can use every evening and every morning and it doesn't break me out. It smells really good and it's with niacinamides, which are also really good for acne, and it's just like really light and helped me a lot with getting rid of some breakouts, so I can really recommend this one. Another product I discovered, and this is lasting me really long already. I know the tip broke like a month ago. This is kind of annoying, But otherwise, I will buy this concealer again because I have really dark circles underneath my eyes. And this is like a concealer that is really, really covering. Has a high coverage, but it's still like super light. You can blend it easily. And it's also a clean beauty product, which I really like. It's from House Labs, the number 12, light rosy, because I'm really, I think that's even one of the lightest colors. Because I'm really pale. But I love this brand. It's also really expensive, but it lasts me like over half a year and there's still something left inside. And I can still get it out even though the tip is off, but yeah, I will definitely buy it again. I just love this one. It's also really good if you have like acne spots to cover those up, so I really, really can recommend this brand. I think it's from Lady Gaga, so I don't know why the tip broke. Let's go to books next. I think that's really interesting. I read a lot of books this year, also because I got the Kindle of my mom. But I like real books better still. Like, I love the feeling, and yeah, I just love that more. And I read a lot of romance books this year because I find them quite entertaining in times where you have a lot to do for uni, or you're just like super stressed or not feeling well mentally. I think it's easier to read a book where you know the ending is always good and always nice, and yeah, that was great. But I also read some other books that I thought were amazing, and these are definitely my favorites. And one of them is this one, Never Let Me Go. I saw this on TikTok and I was so interested in it because I was like, what is this about? And I don't want to say too much about it because I feel like I would spoil the whole thing. So it's like a dystopian book. It's like another world, another reality, and it's basically about 3 friends who grew up in a boarding school, and they had like mysterious rules and like a different life, and they continue to grow old, and it's written from the perspective of one of those friends, one girl. And she tells basically what happened, like she's a narrator, tells about their lives and what was odd and how they got to this point where she tells the story and what happens afterwards. And it was really well written, and it was something I never seen before in a book. Also, the style, how it was written, was really, really special, so I can definitely recommend this book. Okay, this is only in German, but I still want to show you it because it's been one of my favorite books this year. I just love the style, how this is written. I think this is like a millennial style, you know, how millennials write. I think they also this, yeah. It's about a girl, and it's like kind of a feminist book. It's called Die schönste Version, which is like the most beautiful version or something like that. And it's basically about a girl who doesn't really know what her place in life is, and it's hard to explain. Like, if you read it, you would understand, but it's just like she has like a relationship and doesn't know what is right and what is wrong, and that's herself be treated really poorly, and yeah, how she breaks out of it and like puts herself first. So I really enjoyed reading this. But you can only read it in German. I think this is not translated, but just the writing style, I think it was really well written. I also gave it to my mom and she loved it too, so if you're German and looking for a present for your mom, this book is great. Something I just finished yesterday, and I read it in 2 days because I loved it so much. It is this one. It's My Year of Rest and Relaxation. And it is so weird and I love it. it's like this girl, and she's super rich and beautiful, and she just had a shitty life, like a lot of shitty things happening. She lost her parents, and her boyfriend treats her like shit and stuff like that. And then she decides to just spend a year sleeping. And it sounds a bit weird, and it is definitely weird, the things happening, but how she tells the story is so entertaining that I just couldn't put this book down. It was just something that pulled me in really, really hard. And I think this doesn't really happen often to me, that I find a book so interesting that I cannot put it out of my hands. So definitely a big, big yes to this one. Another one I really enjoyed is Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. I genuinely love Sally Rooney. She also wrote Normal People and this other book about friends. I forgot how this is called. But this is about two brothers, and I think this was so interesting because it's also kind of a love story between those brothers, and I just think it was so relatable to read how also family dynamics play a big role in life and how important it is to be okay with that as well. So I think this was also really interesting and well written. Yeah, these were my favorite books of the year. I also read more like cheesy novels, but overall these were the ones that stick with me and impressed me the most. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Something I discovered this year is that, I think this also comes with age, but it's the fact that if you invest in high quality basics or like high quality clothing, you really get more of it. For example, I bought a lot of wool things this year, and especially in winter, they are so much better, you know? For this one is the best example. I bought this in Copenhagen, beautiful city, really expensive to shop, but this is from the brand Boy Studio, and it's a really expensive brand. I think this sweater cost me like 100 euros. It is a wool, and it's my favorite sweater. Like, it is so comfortable to wear, and just in general, it's so warm. Like, wool, it's just the best in winter. I have to wash it with my hand, which is pretty annoying, but otherwise I just love this sweater, and I'm so happy I invested in it. And I also saw that with other wool basics I bought this year, that they just make more sense to invest in clothes and not buy cheap things. Also this jacket, I love it a lot. It's also really soft and warm, and it just feels like you put a blanket over you. So I also really love this. Yeah, and this one I got for Christmas, if you saw my video. Oops. And this is also wool, and also this one is keeping me really warm, and it's just super soft. And yeah, this is something, a learning I will take to next year, is not buy at cheap stores anymore. Buy less and buy better. So yeah. Also, I think this you can still buy. It's from Swiwi, or the store in Germany is called Broke Plus Schön. So yeah, really nice. And also it's the same scarf, so I love that. Another thing I discovered this year is this is really practical for uni, school, or even work, or if you want to be a content creator or anything, is that you, or just like when you generally spend a lot of time in front of a screen, there's blue light glasses, that's the word. I love this one. I got this for my birthday. It's like this fake Mew Mew one, and this is from H&M, and I think it cost like 10 euros or something. And first of all, it looks great. Second of all, I definitely see a difference. I don't know if I imagine it or if there's really a difference, but it doesn't matter because I feel like there's a difference, so I keep on using it, and I will definitely buy another one as well. And basically, I feel like I have less headaches, and that my eyes don't dry out that much, you know? So I definitely think it's worth it. Also, when I put it on, I know I have to go to work or I have to do something. So this is also like a sign for my body, okay, now you need to focus. Another thing that is super random, but is this one external drive for my laptop where I can put all my files. This is making my laptop so much faster because I save everything on here. And yeah, it's random, but it's really helpful. So if you invest in this, it's great. Just a little tip. Another thing I did more this year was taking pictures and videos of things. And I rediscovered my analog camera. And I love this because you just put in a film, it's empty now, and you close it, you take, now it thinks it has to work, like 40 pictures or something, and then you go to the printer and they print them for you, and it's every time it's an adventure to see what comes out of it. And this one is still from my parents, so I love this one. Also, I bought this video camera I film on, and another one, but I didn't find that, I don't know where I put it. And I filmed more videos. For example, when I was in New York, I filmed a lot of videos, and it was so nice not just having pictures, but also seeing the videos, like walking around, getting more of the atmosphere and stuff. So I really, really enjoyed that one. And I will definitely do that more, like film my life and then make videos out of it. Because it's just one of the greatest memories, so I can really recommend taking pictures like that, not only on your phone, but like in a digital camera and an analog one, and filming videos with external cameras, so they don't get lost on your phone. It's really, really nice, and it changed my life. Another thing that I rediscovered is an analog watch. I used to wear this Apple Watch, and I like this one. If you were like really athletic, I think it's great to track process, but for like day-to-day life, I found this quite annoying because when I worked still as a journalist, and always told me to stand up and walk around, I was like, no, I have to work. I just can't stand up. And this stressed me out so much. And having this, which just shows you the time and looks pretty on your wrists, great. Like, this is enough for me. But if I'm gonna go for a run, I still wear this one. So yeah, great. One thing I did this year was I don't really go to the gym that often anymore, or like go like heavy weight training. I changed back to Pilates and strength training, and personally I think my mental health was never better, and also I think I've never been that physically strong, be like consistent with it. And the thing that helped me a lot was having my own, oh my god, so sorry, set of weights where I can just like do it at home, like do my arm workout. I also have a mat, and that makes it so much easier, just putting on a YouTube video and doing that for 30 minutes. Don't have to go anywhere. It's just like an easy life hack that I just love, and that helps me to stay consistent, and yeah, just it's more fun to work out for me personally. And I think this is also something I discovered this year, that sport has to be fun, otherwise it's useless. So yeah, I really love this. And because I do Pilates, I also have some other Pilates gadgets. I also have the ball, but it's right now in Maastricht. And I have this ring, which is also quite nice. So if you like to do Pilates, definitely invest in these things rather than going to the gym, I think. Because it's simpler, like you just have to buy a mat and these things, and you can do it at home. after a stressful work day, that's nicer than still having to go somewhere. Last thing, also the most expensive things I bought this year, but I love them so much. When they would break, I would cry and I would buy them again, no matter what they cost. That's how much I love them. And as you can guess, the first thing is my Dyson. I love this thing so much because I have the weirdest hair structure in the world. I have a mix of straight hair, curly hair, and wavy hair. So it's all but nothing. And I think I always hated my hair so much in school and I felt so ugly because it was just never working for me. And since I have this thing, I can really style it well and easily. And I'm so happy that I invested in this thing and I would do it again. I'm always so scared when I use it and I'm like, okay, please don't break. I don't have that money right now because I just need it in my life. But if you just have like really straight hair, I think this is useless. Also, if you have too short hairs, this is also useless. So yeah, just consider it. But yeah, I love this one. Another thing my mom got me for my acne, and that really helped me. Like, my skin is better. It's not perfect, but it's way better. It's like 90% better than it was when I didn't have that thing. Is this mask, and this is also expensive, but sometimes you get like 30% off on Amazon or something, so I think this is also really good if you see it on sale. So I just put it on every day for like 15 minutes, and it has different colors and with different effects. Okay, you can't see that, but this is like a red color, and it has a green one, a blue one, a yellow. I had different colors, I don't know what they do, but I like to use the red one. It's against wrinkles and for like builds up collagen in your skin. I also like to use the green one because it's for if you have those red acne marks, it gets rid of them. And I like to use the blue one because the blue one is against bacteria on your face. So I use that in rotation. And yeah, I think it helps a lot if you have acne. I don't know about wrinkles so much, but yeah, I really enjoy this one. So these are my favorite products of 2025, which I will definitely rebuy and keep using. And I hope you enjoyed this video, got a bit of inspiration. And yeah, maybe write down what product changed your life in the comments. I would love to hear about that. And see you next week, and have a good new year, a good start in the new year.